LAPD, we're looking for Mayor Cohen. I believe he has lunch here.
There's not going to be any trouble, is there?
Which table?
Number 3, if you'll follow me.
I just don't know how to dance to bebop.
Food wasn't great, but you're nice. That broad has socks in it, Brazil.
Mir gefällt die Sache
LAPD.
überhaupt nicht.
We have some questions regarding...
Hi, Mickey. How's it hanging?
Fine. Just fine, Roy. I see you brought Iga Beaver along. Hope he's not going to put the shakes on me again.
Cole Phelps, Mickey Cohen.
Good afternoon.
He has manners. Aren't you a little green for this kid?
Meet Johnny Stompanato, Cole. He has the biggest schlong in Hollywood and the smallest gun. Or maybe that's the other way around. I can never quite remember.
You're a funny guy, Roy. Haven't I always said what a funny guy Roy is? And how much fun it would be to get together with him sometime?
Poor Johnny. He's the dark, sensitive type. He's a serviceman too, Cole. Johnny was at Okinawa.
You were in the crotch?
6th Marines.
The lieutenant who won the Silver Star up on Sugarloaf. I've heard of you.
Something like that.
All right, have we finished flirting? You got something to discuss, Roy, or are you going to stand around beating the meat while my lunch gets cold?
We have some questions.
Do I need my lawyer?
Wir werden sehen. Wir werden sehen.
Your brother-in-law, Lenny Finkelstein, was selling stolen morphine. He had 1/3 of the shipment.
Old news, kid. I don't know anything about what Lenny was up to.
Bullshit.
So I'm supposed to believe that you don't know what happened to the rest of the shipment?
Lenny, God rest his soul, was a moron. He was family, though, and I haven't made a beef about that, so count yourself lucky, kid. The H is a filthy habit, and I don't condone it. The simple solution would be to have all the dope fiends put down.
So you don't know where he got the morphine?
Kid, ask a question you might get an answer to.
Wir werden sehen. Wir werden sehen, Mickey.
We believe there's a link between a group of Marines and the morphine stolen from the SS Coolidge. One of those Marines was shot to death in a club last night.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Zieh mir bloß nicht diese Miene.
So you haven't heard anything about what happened at the 111 Club?
What can I say, kid? I'm shocked that in the land of opportunity, Uncle Sam's finest feel the need to resort to crime. It's a dangerous business. I can attest to that. I'd recommend they get out of the life. Quickly.
A few Negroes saying goodbye on the sidewalk will never make the papers, Mickey. But we had a judge in Pasadena say adios the other day. Prominent white people popping their clogs makes everyone nervous.
You know dope has never been my thing, Roy. It's always been for schmendricks like Jack D and Jimmy Utley. But I'll ask around and I'll get back to you. Hey, you boys want some lunch? How about a drink?
We'll take a rain check on that. Come on, Cole, we're leaving.
We have to cut that dope. It looks bad with people dying.
We have to get the rest of it. There's no way of watering down the stuff in those little packages. We have to put the squeeze on those guys and get the rest of it.
They don't seem the type to frighten that easy.
We'll see.
Okay, Hollywood
That
Trivia.
fucking rat Stoker has gone public about Brenda.
Who is Brenda?
Brenda is LA's most famous madam.
And everyone knows it?
Of course everyone knows. Brenda pays her way.
Are we cops or a collection agency?
Whores have been around since the Bible. Our job is to keep it off the street so Joe Citizen and his wife can stroll around unmolested.
Then we should change the law.
Are you out of your mind? Every politician in America is against prostitution, except when they're using them.
So where does Stoker come in?
He objects to the LAPD and the administration taking its cut.
Is everyone in on this?
Yeah, and that's the problem. From a little acorn does a large tree grow. He could bring the whole thing crashing down on us.
Aren't you supposed to be working
Sir, do you know which robbery detectives are working the Army surplus theft from the Coolidge?
Caldwell and McManus? I saw Caldwell in the squad room not long ago if you want to speak to him.
Thank you, sir. We'll do that.
This way.
You been to my house?
I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to stop him with one round.
Were you at home last Saturday?
No.
Okay, burglary.
Eric. You got a minute?
Sure, Cole, anytime.
You've been working the docks robbery on the SS Coolidge?
Yeah, that's right.
So how do you see it?
Inside job. Either the guys working the wharves or some of the guys on the ship.
What else was taken apart from the morphine?
Case of BARs, case of Thompsons, crate of Valor smokes.
Homicide just recovered 3 BARs and a mountain of cigarettes at a shooting at the 111 Club.
No kidding. I better get over there.
Do you have a copy of the manifest?
Yeah. Here it is. I want to make
So, how do we connect the docks robbery to the mess at the 111 Club?
Das werden wir gleich sehen, ne?
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to put him down to 1 round.
You think the Vice boys get any on this side?
So. Morphine, Tarshade, Valor Cigarette. Die Guns.
Parker or Green? I don't know who'd be worse. I want to make homicide. You know you made it if you get that gas. You think the Vice boys get any on this side?
Enough to arm 3 companies.
I say we bust in there and
Here's
find
our
the
backroom
goddamn-
arsenal from the 111 Club. This is the crate we recovered.
Guy gave his wife a tap. I said, oh,
500,000 cigarettes loose on the streets of LA. Some of these guys are from my old unit. They must have finally shipped home. Kelso, Sheldon, McGoldrick.
McGoldrick was on the boat?
Sure, we checked him out.
McGoldrick bought the 111 Club, Harry. His brains are all over the bar.
Looks like whoever stole the dope is getting muscled.
By whom?
Dragner or Cohen. They control the hop.
Detectives, KGPL's going crazy. Shots fired at 1384 North Bronson. Some guy with an automatic spraying a Hollywood bus. They want every car. Go!
Oh, verdammt. Bloß runter. Das, ja. Wenn diese Musik spielt, dann wird's ernst. Busschießerei. Okay. Hast dir Zeit gelassen?
All units, officers need help at 1384 North Bronson. 1384 North Bronson, shots fired. Any units to handle identified. Code 3.
Ich bin schon unterwegs.
All units, further on the shooting at 1384 North Bronson. 116 Adam reports the suspect is on the roof of the J.W. Robinson building. All units, proceed with caution.
Mann. Hört sich nicht gut an.
Units 49 William, 15 Adam, go to 1370 Gordon Street. Establish a perimeter and stand by for further. Any other units to respond. Code 3 identified.
Okay, hier sind wir. Bleibt unten.
Find a way up there and stop that son of a bitch, Cole.
Verdammt. Ugh, Officer down. Mann. Die ist nicht zu spaßen. Okay. Lass ihn erstmal all seine Rounds abschießen.
Can't make the shot.
Holy.
You're covered, Phelps. Stay in cover.
Na, das wird nix. Okay, das wird geil. Okay. Ich hoffe.
Shooter has a machine gun. He's emptied 2 clips into the bus.
Nope, das hat nicht funktioniert. Okay. Mal sehen, ob ich nicht einen Weg außenrum finde.
All units, officer down at 1384 North Bronson. Ambulance is en route. Repeating, all units. Officers still need help on Bronson.
Move, I gotcha.
Caution.
Oh ja.
LAPD, drop the gun now. You're clear, go. Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
Ah. Der ist clever. Clever
Surrender
girl.
now or I will use deadly force.
Ich habe deinen Hut abgeschossen. Also, wo sind wir? Ich kann dich von hier aus besser sehen als du mich. Erwischt! Erwischt. Oh. Der Bus ist ja bloß noch Schweizer Käse. Okay. Was hat der Schütze hier gemacht? Wer zum Teufel ist das? Ausweis. Nix. Combo-Tisch.
Phone number and restaurant table.
Okay. Warte. Steht da vielleicht noch was drin? Nope. Also, wer ist unser John Doe? Earl, weißt du, wer dieser John Doe ist? Nee, du wirst mir darauf wohl keine Antwort geben.
It's one of the BARs.
Ein Armeegewehr. Was zum Teufel hat das hier zu suchen?
know that guy. Felix Alvaro.
He's one of the guys from the ship?
His name was on the manifest.
Looks like McGoldrick wasn't the only one to get a message.
Hey, Alvaro.
Hey, Lieutenant.
He's just a plain detective now, Chico.
Who's the jughead?
This is my partner, Roy Earl. We just want to find out what happened.
What happened is that someone took a shot at my bus. And then cops turned up and start treating me like I'm some sort of Pachuco punk. My people have been in California for over 300 years.
Very fucking admirable, Felix.
You hear anything about the big heist on the Coolidge?
Yeah, I heard about it.
So what happened?
Not much. The cops came and interviewed me and all the other guys on the ship.
Du weißt mehr darüber.
I was down at the 111 Club this morning, waiting for the medical examiner to scrape Eddie McGoldrick's brains off the bar. You want to tell me anything about that?
I heard that Eddie came into some money. Too bad he didn't keep a low profile. It was a tough break to get through Okinawa and then have to buy it back home.
Who's shooting at you, Felix?
How the fuck do I know?
Du weißt, wer nach dir geschossen hat.
The dead guy on the roof works for Mickey Cohen. Why would Cohen want you dead?
Man, I don't know anything about Mickey Cohen or any of those gangsters.
Your name was in the sniper's notebook. Level with me, Felix.
Cohen thinks because we were on the boat, we have the morphine. Courtney's meeting those guys to sort it out.
Courtney Sheldon?
Courtney?
Yeah. You remember Sheldon, don't you, Cole?
We'll be in touch, Felix.
You heard that Jack is in L.A.?
I saw his name on the manifest.
He's been here a couple of months. Sure glad to see you got over your wound, Lieutenant. I mean, Detective.
Pretty cool customer.
He's been under fire before.
You buying his story?
Not for a minute.
Mhm. Okay, Gamewell. Wir haben da ein bisschen Business zu erledigen.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Jack Kelso.
Just a second. Jack Kelso, apartment 4, 1408 North El Centro Avenue, Hollywood.
Thanks for
Alles
your help.
klar. We meet again. Jack. Kelsos Apartment. Okay. Du fährst dorthin.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes. Jack was a company sergeant. He would never get involved in something like this.
We brace him and drag him downtown.
It won't work. He's a tough customer. Hello, Jack. This is Detective Roy Earl.
Hello, Cole.
We would like a word.
Would you like to come inside?
Actually, we'd prefer if you'd come downtown with us. Do you mind?
Do I have any choice?
No, you don't.
Are you going to tell me what this is all about?
It would be better for all of us if we discussed it at the station.
Bad move, Cole.
So, how have you been, Jack?
Cut the crap. You pick me up in front of my apartment like a common criminal and then expect small talk? Fuck you.
Alles klar. Jack, wir haben ein paar Fragen an dich.
Do you know that there's a gang war going on in LA trying to recover that stolen morphine?
That has nothing to do with me.
Wirklich? Schau mich nicht so an, Kelso.
I'm sure it would be gripping to hear more of your life story, boys, but the truth is, I don't give a fuck. You were on the boat, Kelso. What happened?
Do you really think a bunch of Marines could muscle in on the dope rackets in this town? Between the Vice Squad and the mob, I hear it's pretty sewn up.
You'd better watch your mouth.
Don't you have rules against this sort of thing?
Did you know that Eddie McGoldrick recently came into money and bought a nightclub?
No, I didn't know that.
Do I need to fill this out?
And you didn't know that some mobsters blew his brains out last night?
No, I didn't.
You trying to shake me down?
Na schön. Was hat's mit den Waffen?
You heard that a crate of BARs went missing?
No, I didn't.
Don't dog around. Were you there? Sí, de verdad, yes. Are you going to release me now?
Ich sehe da keine Anzeichen dafür, dass er lügt. Also gehe ich mal mit
I saw
ihm.
Felix Alvaro today.
Good. How was he?
A little pale. One of Mickey Cohen's goons had emptied about 60 BAR rounds into the bus he was driving. A public bus, in the middle of Hollywood. Are you going to tell me what's going on? Or do more innocent people have to die?
Yeah, and what's in it for you, Cole? Newspapers? More glory? Another promotion? Another medal at the expense of men who fought for their country? Count me out.
Were you at home last Saturday?
What do you know about the Army surplus robbery from the Coolidge, Jack?
What I know is that on 3 separate occasions you would have been dead if it weren't for me. I don't know anything about the robbery.
Kelso, level mit mir.
People are dying because morphine intended to help servicemen is being used on the street. Now we have guys from our old unit being killed by mobsters. We can put 2 and 2 together, Jack.
Gratitude isn't a concept that has much effect on you, is it, Cole?
Answer the question, Jack. Let's get this over with.
I was interviewed when the robbery took place. I don't have anything further to add.
Jack, we just want information.
Bullshit, Cole. Did you seriously believe that dragging me down here would get me to give up my own guys? You call yourself a Marine? Trying to make a name for yourself with this shitheel? Look at this chump with his $200 suit and $2,000 car.
The tough guy act is really impressive. I like you, Jack. I'd like to make you for this. I really would. I'm going to be working on it and keeping an eye on you. You can go now.
Shooting, Robert Steiner, 6780 West Sunset Boulevard. The victim is a Chris Majowski.
Another name from the manifest?
Ah, verdammt. Und jetzt wünschte ich mir... Jetzt wünschte ich mir, Jack wäre ein bisschen kooperativer hier. Okay, auf geht's. Ah!
I hope you got some money saved up. Talk about tension. That was like being trapped in an elevator with a married couple who can't decide whether they love each other or hate each other.
We go back a long way.
You went too easy on him. Next time, you leave it to me. I know how to handle that smug son of a bitch.
You don't. Jack will never give up his own men.